And on May 14, 3 days before he turns 97, he will witness what many Palestinians like him see as another setback to their dream of statehood. The United States will open its new embassy in Jerusalem, on land that Jadallah said was once farmed by his village. Decisions are being made on our behalf internationally. As of right now, we can't change anything. We are of no use, no one asks for our opinion, he said. As a young man, he worked as a waiter in the King David Hotel in Jerusalem's Old City, just 2 miles, 3 kilometers, from his village, and was there in 1946 when the Jewish paramilitary group Irgun blew it up, killing more than 90 people. He fought under doomed Arab commanders in lost battles against Jewish forces during the struggle for control of Jerusalem as the modern state of Israel was born. And as an elderly man, Jadallah embraced Yasser Arafat in Jericho in the 1990s when the veteran Palestinian leader returned from exile to set up the Palestinian Authority. Arafat was known to Palestinians as Al-Qtr, the Old Manitoba. But, such is Jadallah's longevity, he was 10 years his senior when they met, and Jadallah has outlived the leader of Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, by more than a decade. King David to Nakba known to everyone in the village, he has 10 children and has had to compile a chart to keep track of his 134 grandchildren and succeeding generations. The kitchen had a special door, which was used to bring inventory in, and it was where workers used to get in, he said. They entered from there in a pickup car. The car had cans of milk, we saw it with our own eyes, he said. When the blast went off it cut the room in half, killing everyone inside, he said, including a colleague from Sir Bayer. There was a state of panic. People were running in the dining room and in other places in the hotel. There was a lot of confusion in the hotel in general. Around him events moved quickly. The following year, in 1947, the United Nations General Assembly agreed a plan to partition Palestine into Arab and Jewish states. Jewish leaders accepted the plan, which gave them 56% of the land. But the Arab League rejected it. Realizing war was coming, Jadallah went to Syria in 1947 for military training. He returned to serve in the Arab Liberation Army, a volunteer force opposing the partition plan, and later fought with the Jerusalem guerrilla leader Abdel Qadir Husseini. We were all rebels fighting, he recalls. There were fighters, mujahideen, and we were part of it. A group of young men were chosen, and I was chosen with another guy to represent Sir Bayer. On hearing Husseini had died at the Battle of Al-Kastal, west of Jerusalem, he knew defeat was likely. The situation changed for us, the morale changed, he said. The day the British withdrew and the Israeli flag was put on the building of the High Commissioner, the Nakba started. From that day to now, he has never had hopes of peace. Peace will not be achieved because we are weak. The Palestinian people have been manipulated throughout history, he said. All we want is to live in peace and safety on our land, in our homes. We don't want anything else. We want peace. We want to live where we were born.